What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video working on the big rig, the FJ75 again. It's been a while since I've been here doing any work. It's been about 3 weeks. I've been overseas, I've been sick, I've done it all, but I'm back. I'm excited to be doing a bit more work again. Some exciting things since last episode, that carby, the manifold, the water pump, all the things that I mentioned that I'm going to be getting. I've got them.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar baby. Come my lady, you're my pretty baby, I'll make your legs shake, you make me go crazy. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar baby. Come my lady, you're my pretty.
So, thanks to my dad, yesterday after work, we sat in the car for multiple hours. Driving down the coast, we picked all this stuff up. I'm super stoked about it. Most of it's just gonna be for spares, but I'm gonna put a few things on. But yeah, hopefully it gets the Cruiser running a lot better than it is, because it's running very rich and very rough at the moment. So, I'm happy. Also, the other day, I picked up a set of side steps and a bull bar. So, we're gonna go give them a wash, and then after that, I'm gonna get straight back into more body work. I have about 3 months left till I get my license, and I wanna have this done by then, so it's pretty stressful trying to get it done in 3 months. Like, look at the state it's in, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it done. With those 2 washers that held on that cover, that cover. So I've just finished the top of the rear panel. It's all pretty good, except there's a few little micro scratches in some spots, which I'm not too fussed about anyway, because the roof's going to be covering it. This whole top pretty much is covered, and yeah. Cool. Well, I forgot to hit record, but we got the glass out, so that's good. And it didn't crack. In the doors, there's like this frame that runs all the way down, and then coming off that, there's like a thin bit of steel that runs along there, and that's what the windows, the little front windows, they kind of latch onto that and sit on that. That one's snapped off, and in the other door, there's literally nothing left of it. So you can buy those. It's about 180 per side. I'm going to try and source one from a wrecker, saving myself a bit of money, but that's yeah, a bit disappointing. But anyway, also got a brand new door sitting in that box in primer, so that's awesome. And I've also done a few other things, like you saw. I just painted the grill and a few other things like blinker housings and stuff. But yeah, I'm back working on this side of the cab. This was the worst part of the whole cab, like you saw in the previous episodes. We fixed all that up, but still haven't finished this, so I'm biting the bullet today. I'm going to try and get this close to being finished. It's getting pretty close. It's all pretty smooth now. It's just I need to put a bit more body filler in a few spots. As you can see, there's a bit of a jump there, and so there is there. But no, I'm pretty happy with how it's coming along. I'm also in the process of trying to get these guards off because it's just held on by a few bolts. But it's all like fully rusted. I've had to try and get it back to its original shape with the grinder, but as you can see, like on that one, they're horrible when you can't get the socket around them, and when you do, they just want to strip because they're so, you know, tight in there. So I've just been drenching them with WD-40, and hopefully we can get them out, but we're getting closer. So I'm spending an extreme amount of time trying to get this one bolt out still. I've just gone to the, you know, the old trick when you have a stripped bolt with the grinder, cut a straight bit through it, and we'll see if that comes out. So I'm kind of running out of options with this bolt. I've tried quite a few things now. I tried tapping the next size down socket onto that bolt, but I can't get enough, you know, force with the hammer in that tight space. I can't, you know, hit it enough. And then like you guys just saw, I just tried like the flat tip screwdriver bit in the ratchet and kind of slit through the bolt. Usually that works. It's not working today. That bolt's proper stuck. It's pretty much rusted in there. But I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try and find a thicker screwdriver bit. I'll try that, and I'll also cut a bit deeper into that bolt, make that slit a bit deeper, which is a bit risky because if you go too deep, it can fully stuff it up. But what do we do, huh? We've got to try it. As you can see, there wasn't much. That's a massive rust hole around there, and that was just being held on by that little bit, so it's not that sturdy, and it was basically rusted out. So that's loose. Now on to the next. I don't think these bolts, I don't think they should look like that. That had some rust to put up with. what's that saying? Like 3 steps forward, 5 steps back or something like that. Because I'm really relating to it at the moment. Like you just saw in the last video, I pulled that guard off and it's just rusted out everywhere. So and yeah, well it's not better. It's definitely better. Awesome. Okay, now something I've learned ever since buying this car is always inspect your car properly. Now there was those few spots throughout the 75 that did have rust showing. We knew, me and my dad, that we'd have to deal with that. But what the old owner had done, bit of a sneaky, stitched me up, just put body filler in all these rust holes, rust spots, sanded it back, got an aerosol can from Super Cheap with the same paint coat as the 75 and just touched up those body filler spots. And that's how it's stitching me up now. So always, I've learned you have to use a magnet, run it over the body in these old cars. If it stops sticking in any spots, you know there's body filler in there. And you know, you can further inspect it. And yeah, that's something I didn't do, something I should have done. But what do you do? And one last tip, don't buy a car before you get your license and say to yourself, oh, I'm going to do up this car and I'm going to have it done by my birthday. When I get my Ps, I can go and be free in it. That was my expectations of this car, finishing it by June, which is a few months away. That's when I get my license and I'd be on the road driving it around. Look at how it sits. It's not going to happen. So it's a stitch up. It's a bit sad, but anyway. So down here at the, let's call it my workshop, it's an absolute mess at the moment. I've got guards everywhere. So there's guards everywhere due to me and Dad after work the other day. We went and picked up 2 inner guards. They're pretty straight, except for one little rust hole in the middle like that on one of them, which isn't a big issue. I have to just weld in a new little sheet there. But also got a new lower guard, as you can see. It's a lot better than my ones. There's just a bit of surface rust on them. No significant rust. It's like eaten out along the main bolt-on points or anything. So I'm going to do the body work to this, get this ready for paint, which I'm spewing about because I did so much work to those other guards as we saw, and it's all gone to waste because I realised that I can't even use them. But what do? You just can learn from my mistakes watching these videos because I'm still learning. Every episode I learn multiple things. But anyway, we keep moving. What do? Here's the inner guards. Like I said, to patch that hole, and just notice a little bit there as well, which isn't a big issue at all. They're pretty straight, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Bring it back to me.
There's actually nothing, well there's something, but there's not much attached to this inner guard. There's only one bracket with a few wires attached to it. So we'll take that off, and then there's two bolts at the back of it, and then the front, wait. Oh, what? How do I get that out? Well, the front, there's a long bolt that goes all the way through with 2 nuts on the end. Nice. I look forward to it. Oh, this is awkward. And I got the wrong size socket. Basically, the plan is I'll undo that bolt and hopefully this can just slide out from the middle. Fingers crossed, that's how it's going to work anyway. So as you just saw, I just had the heat gun on there, and then I've left it to cool down for the last 20 minutes or so. But basically the system in between this bolt is there's a steel tube right in the middle of it, and the bolt runs through the steel tube, and it's basically rusted together and become one piece. That side was bad, but it wasn't that bad compared to this side, because this bolt is stripped. And that steel tube, like I said, it's just rusted into one piece pretty much. So just trying to break it and crack it, and fingers crossed we get it out. But as you can see with that one, it's pretty rusted. And that's that steel tube, and it was rusted pretty much together. Please work. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, it's slightly moving, like a tiny bit. My hands are killing me from this. You have to hold such a tight grip on these multi-grips. It's moving, but it's not coming. You know, it just needs that little bit. Ugh. As you can see, there's movement in there. It just doesn't want to loosen off. Ah, it's a punish. Baby, you're so close, man. Just. Oh. Ugh. Whoops. Surely.
Progress.
Keep going.
There we go. There we go.
It's dark, it's cold, and I can't lie, there's a bazillion mozzies biting me, but it's sweet because I got my citronella stick, and we got the bolt out. So I can't wipe this smile off my face because it feels like literally all day I've been trying to get these two bolts out. But we finally got it out. Super stoked about it. Thanks to my dad, he made that possible. I don't think I would have been able to. I'm so happy. It's actually words can't describe. That took so long. Oh, I'll lie. It's connected to something else. Stitched up, Jake. Stitched up. Oh God, that's a good feeling. Oh my God. Well guys, I'm gonna pack up and call it a night. I'm also gonna call it an episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe. Like I said last episode, it motivates me to keep doing them. So stoked we got this inner guard out because that was an absolute punish. But hopefully the other one's easy from now because we got that main bolt out. And yeah, we'll get to that next episode. I just want to say I'm so sorry this episode took so long to come out. I've been overseas, I've been sick, I've done it all. But I'm back. It's been about nearly a month that I actually haven't been doing any work. But the video is going to be out. And yeah, why did I say that? It makes no sense. You're watching the video, of course it's out, Jake. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Goodbye till next time.